All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys some of my higher end autos. We'll start off with this Halo 6 by Microtech. It's definitely the most expensive knife that I own. Single action. But I'll tell you what, the snap on these guys is unmistakable. And then next we got a Protex Invictus. Of course, with all Protex, the snap is killer. Decent quality steel. This one, I just love the design of it though. Something about it. I found it on a forum and just had to pick it up. Great grip. I love this knife. Then we got a Piranha in silver. Piranha Xcalibur. Double action OTF. And these are, a lot of people don't really know about these, and they seem underrated. Kind of a different internal mechanism from your classic OTFs, but I think it was around 400 bucks for this guy. But I'll tell you what, the sound and the action on this Piranha Xcalibur, if you haven't heard about them, Google it, check out their website. They are out there available. This one's in the mirror polished, not like a high-end Microtech mirror polish, but I'll tell you what, this is one sweet knife right here too. And I've got a Microtech coming up here, the old Stitch, pretty popular. Just a beefy knife. 1910 for camping this year. I haven't had it too long. Went with partial serration, razor sharp, M390 steel. It's just a, I mean, these are pretty popular. I'm sure you guys have seen these before, but that action, I'm telling you, just solid. Even when you close it, a lot of knives you can kind of push them in a little bit when they're closed. The blade will flex just a tad. This thing is just solid all around. If you want a beefy, reliable knife, I'll tell you. And then here's a newer one I kind of picked up, kind of new to the world, I guess, for a couple of years now maybe, but it's the Axial Shift double action 20 CV, great steel, razor sharp. I mean, shave my leg hair out of the box. Never had a misfire. The sound is just excellent. It's so smooth, the anodized aluminum. I don't know what it is about this knife, but in hand, it is just butter. I dig this thing. Really cool. Check out Axial Knives. You won't be disappointed. And then we got the old Microtech ULTR Tech. Everybody's seen these. This one is in drop point partial serration, satin, M390. I mean, a classic, right? High quality, good steel. I mean, a killer snap, thin handle profile. This is just a beautiful knife here. Just a classic right there. And we got little brother, little UTX 85 Microtech in Hellhound. This one I've used a lot as a daily carry. Doesn't quite snap as much as the full size. And it wasn't that sharp out of the box, so I I put a lot thinner edge on there, but you know, I'm not going to sell this or anything, so I don't care. And it's nice and sharp now. Cool little knife. Here's one I've had for a while. It's a D-Rocket Designs. And I mean, this was like, let's see here, number 1 of 73. The first generation, first knife, I guess, before they did the pocket clip. Design is just, it's super tiny. It's got these little finger imprints. Great fidget knife. M390, I mean, this is quality right here. And a spear point. And I'll tell you what, this little guy, it is smooth and it snaps just like that full-size Ultratech. I think they have a newer design out now. I prefer this older handle myself. I mean, it's just so pocketable. And I've never had it misfire once. With most of these that way, actually, so. I guess, except for that UTX 85, I've had that one just, maybe it's a little bit weaker spring than it should be, but this thing is just a cool D-Rocket Designs. Here's one you might not have seen before. I don't think you can get these currently. I think I picked it up about 4 or 5 years ago. It's a Russian hidden bolster Damascus. And I'll tell you, this thing kicks. It kicks hard as a Protex, if not harder. I mean, this is just a unusual, but really a cool knife, I'll tell you. And then we're just about done here, but we got a little Kershaw launch. I forget which launch model it is, but you know, you can't go wrong with a nice Kershaw. They're not too expensive, high quality, and I mean, they kick like a Protex. And then finally, well, this isn't an auto, but I'm sure you guys all know what this is. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This one is in Maximate. It's one of the very first ones when they came out with Maximate. And so this is the sharpest knife I have. I mean, I can put a pretty good edge on those that need it. But this one, I mean, it's ridiculously sharp. That thin profile and the jimping, I mean, it's just, I mean, this is a well-known knife. And it's not an auto, but I had to just, with this Maximate steel, I mean, I've used it quite a bit. I've had no issues with chipping. I mean, the grip on it, I carry this one a lot. It's just a, you know, it's a classic. But that Maximate, some people, you know, don't think that highly of it. But personally, I've had nothing but great success. And I mean, I love this razor sharp edge. I barely ever have to strop it. So it's a beauty. So I just thought I'd do a little update there of some of my higher end autos. A lot of them that I daily carry. And just thought I'd share with you guys. Well, thanks for watching.